Being compassionate doesn't require us to sacrifice ourselves. I'm Jeff Chower.
And I'm Rick Levine for Planet Pulse on this Friday, August 29th. We have the sun opposite Neptune
That's the
today.
big deal of the day.
Yeah, and that really is, I own one of those in my chart personally, and when I'm not paying attention, I can basically do things that I kind of ends up sacrificing my either what's important to me or my integrity or my real feelings because Neptune is confusing and you want to put boundaries down. And so today's a day when we can actually become our own victim because we want to be open.
Well, because Neptune really isn't about boundaries, it's about disguises. So
and that's why we want to put the boundaries away, even if it's appropriate to keep them.
Right. And that's one of the things. We can lose ourselves in others.
Right.
And part of that is intimacy. Part of that is romance. Part of that is a beautiful divine connection with another human being or with nature. But there is that risk of acting in certain ways and saying things based upon other people's needs and desires, which don't necessarily correspond with our own.
Yeah, you know, Jeff, today we have the moon in relationship-oriented Libra to begin with.
Which does that anyway.
Which kind of adds to that. But later in the afternoon, Mercury, the communicator planet, forms a half square with Jupiter, and this in a way brings up that issue about not knowing what boundaries are or maybe saying too much or going too far because Mercury and Jupiter kind of is expansive and in a way it's like we can run into it exacerbates the problem because we don't know when, like me right now, when to shut up.
When to stop. And I think that's a good point because Jupiter, particularly in a hard aspect, always means more, potentially too much.
Right.
Mercury is in Virgo, which is a sign of detail. Jupiter is in Leo, the sign of the hero, and we might feel that we're presented with more problems than we can possibly resolve today. So slow down, work on one thing at a time, digest idea number one before you move on and share idea number two. I'm Jeff Chower.
And for Planet Pulse, I'm Rick Levine.